Let me make sure I got this. Can't. Oh, let me put this back. Let me put this back. I am the bag and this switching. Oh yeah. And I'm only gonna be on here for, yeah, I had to just wipe that camera off real fast. You know, just so y'all can see me clearly. And I'm talking about, I got my fish going, I got my quinoa, which is alkaline, and I got my corn in the quinoa, okay? And, I don't know if that makes it non alkaline, but I know it's about to make it delicious. So I'm just going to continue. Hey, thank y'all for my like. Thank y'all so much for my likes. Lord, I missed y'all too. I missed y'all too. That's why I'm actually going live because one thing about it, well, first of all, I've been on straight, like, I had to have off this week because, I audition a lot and you could just audition 80 times. But I can say this, I booked my first, one thing I'm missing with y'all, hold on. Wait right there. Wait right there. Because I want to make, one thing about going live is sometimes I go live without my ear pods in, and it'll be like this little like click sound. So I definitely want to make sure I'm amplified all the way. Um, but anyway, I booked my first short film. Like, I have been auditioning like crazy to master the skill of like booking because I'm really going to, I am reaching for television and film. Now, I already am in like some commercials, whatever, but I still want to book, I want to get a series regular role or, roles in films. So I'm just so happy that, like, I finally just booked this, anyway, this short film, so it just made all of it worth it because it's like a numbers game. But I had to have off because I'm like, a lot of times we working and the Lord say faith without works is dead. But the thing about the works is I have to get instructions from the Lord. Sometimes I'm giving myself instructions and I am just, I'm going in this like circle that just don't end. So that's why I'm like, no, I'm about to be nice and off and get back in this kitchen and get back online because I miss going live, want to do a video, but need to keep it easy. That's my thing is I really have to focus on just, doing what comes easier and natural so that I can do the things I like often. Y'all hear it? First of all, I live, nearby where the Oscars is at. Y'all hear the helicopters? Put it in the comments if you hear the helicopters. Because I keep hearing the helicopters. Child, they got everything blocked off around here. And, because every hot celebrity is in town. And you see, I got my corn mixed with the quinoa. Mm, mm. And it might be too hot. But I be trying to make something flavorful with the quinoa so I don't have to like season it up. I already season the rest of my food, so I don't want to do too much seasoning with it. With something that's alkaline, I want to get the alkaline stuff in my body and have it actually do me some good, as opposed to like it just me turning it unalkaline because I got so much salt in it. Mm, mm, mm. I got my fish, some codfish. I just got some codfish, and I got some non-alkaline. I mean non-alkaline, everything alkaline, non-caffeinated, non-acidic coffee. So it's actually like chicory root, roasted barley, roasted malt barley, roasted chicory, roasted rye. So I've been drinking that, and it still has that coffee bite, and I love it. I'm so happy about that I switched because caffeine. Like, I'm already a high energy kind of person, so caffeine boosts up the energy. But then I feel like that caffeine in my system, sometimes used to give me like a short fuse. Like you coming down, or maybe you're too hot. Then I would ride in the back of cars and I would feel like nauseous. I mean, I know some people feel nauseous anyway, but I noticed that when I have a heavy intake of like caffeine, I've been drinking coffee every day, riding in the car, I feel like sick, like something about that caffeine. I feel sick. Now with this, me not feel sick at all. So, and the good thing is I can have as much of it as I want. That's what I love about it, because like I like the taste of coffee. So, I just want to have as much of it. I like to have a lot of it, but I don't want to have. You don't want to have a lot of caffeine. So this not being caffeinated and not having the acid, and I can feel it not being acidic too, because when you having a lot of acid, child, you know, I know when I do it, one makes me like fiend for bread to like soak something up with that. But then also number two is, I just feel this like burning going down. Like, this is a hot drink, but it's smooth. Thank you for my like. Thank you for my like, comment at any time you want. Cause I'm gonna be on here just to kick it. Just to kick it off, just to kick it for a few minutes. Because Sunday is still Sunday and I still want to get my rest. Let me just tell you. So anyway, so I got my fish in the kitchen. I got my quinoa and corn. I think I'm gonna leave that unseasoned because the fish, well, not unseasoned, but like the corn is a little like salted. So I'm gonna leave that. I try to leave one thing being bland, like the whatever grain it is, and I'm trying to do quinoa so that I can season up the fish as much as I want to. Christian! I can season up the fish as much as I want to, and it will season up, the thing that I put it over. Christian, what's been going on over in H-Town, honey? You see, I still got this squeaky refrigerator, Christian. I still got the squeaky refrigerator. And I'm about to get my hot drink going on, and then I am about to watch Married at First Sight. I think I'm gonna get like 3 episodes in, honey. Auntie, oh look, I had to move my. Look over there. You see this? I had to move my beliefs. I had these wires in the corner, and I had to move. You said, well, at least I have. Well, at least I have. Oh, I didn't even get the. Let me see if I can get the last. Where are the messages at? Oh, there we go, right there. Oh, Warrior Smurf. I didn't even see you. I didn't even see you. You said, what you cooking? Good looking. Oh, just got me some fish, and I'm about to rock out this spaghetti for my cousin because he eats spaghetti, and I might wind up eating it too. I'm trying not to mess with no more beef. You said nothing but work. We missed your cooking shows. Let me tell you something. You said, well, at least I have. I know. I missed it too. But Christian, I be having to like decide what is taking precedence because I be wanting to do it like, I be wanting to, maybe I'll set up a reminder for myself and go live at a certain time, no matter if, just go live in the kitchen or whatever. Because one thing about it is, as an actress, I want to do this cooking show every so and so often. But those auditions come through, and sometimes I'm talking about last week, that's why I was off this week, this past week, because the week before that it was like I know I did 20 auditions. Like, I had so many to do, and I was just like, I'm wore out. Whatever is gonna come is gonna come to me, and that's it. And sure enough, I went out back with my dogs, and I was like, I'm getting 2 callbacks and a booking this week, and I did. I got it. So this week I'm like, I'm getting 2 bookings and 2 deposits. Child, you really gotta live by faith. So but anyway, but I miss y'all too. That's why I'm back. I miss y'all too, because I'm like, I really miss setting up my camera. And, you said the money takes precedent. Yes, Christian, yes, it does. And that's why I got to go. I be having to do it, and then I got to come back. But let's just consider this season 2 of the cooking show, because, I did a bunch of them. So that was season 1. So now we back, season 2. Excuse me. Let me wash my hands. So now we back. Yeah, so I have managed to make some great alkaline meals. Now let me just catch y'all up to speed, because I think the last time we talked, I was telling y'all that I was going alkaline, and I did go alkaline for that week. But what it left me with is those alkaline habits, like things that were so like delicious. Like for instance, like quinoa is alkaline, avocado is alkaline, mini peppers and mushroom. Now I've never been a mushroom person, but now that I eat alkaline, I am focused on the, like, getting the mushrooms. I'll saute the mushrooms and the peppers, and just have them by, over something. So right now I'm about to put these mini peppers into this fish, and that means I got 2 alkaline things, because that's what I'm trying to do, is just keep a steady habit of the goodness. It does feel good that I don't drink the acidic coffee anymore. Like, it feels so good that my body is actually, feeling lightweight. You know what I'm saying? Warrior, you say, yeah, my body is feeling, better. Like, even I can see, you know, I mean, I definitely lost a little weight, but the main thing I can see too is my posture. Like, I already am I'm a person with, my spine is always curved, and but I could just see from eating that way. And of course I've been doing this little ritual too, of rubbing my stomach and rubbing my like intestines, and like doing an upward motion, because I had taken this class, and this lady focuses on womb healing, because I am still hoping to have a baby. I mean, I just cannot. One of these things is I will not give up. Like, I am just like that kind of person. Child, I went for this EIDL loan at the I got an EIDL loan from the SBA, but they was giving out like increases, so I went for this increase, and child, they denied me so many times, like, and I just would not let it go, and I just was like, no, I feel like this is mine. And I'm talking about like 20 times I was denied, and they just sent me a message back. It was like that was just the final appeal. Like, they cannot see my file anymore. And I still walked away from that experience like, I am so happy that I have it in me to like not give up, like to not let go of something that I want, until it forces me to, until the Lord is like, okay, daughter, now let it go. Like, I'm so glad I have that in me. Now, I don't know, I still disagree. Like, they kept saying unverifiable income, and I just, a small piece of it in my brain is just like, are they, how many black people have they told this unverifiable income at the SBA? Because, but then I go on these videos from these white people, and they are saying the same thing, that their clients are, having the same results. And then they make some changes, and then they get it. But I just, in America, you always go to like, are they just doing this to the black people? Because a lot of times, they just doing it to the black people. But I still took, the whole lesson was that I took away, like, okay, Lord, you must want me to have it another way. I mean, I have gotten some serious bookings. I have gotten some bookings, and I have gotten this, crazy random, not random lady, but like my homegirl referred me to this like voiceover audition, which I'm like, that's one of the things that like I like to do because of my voice, and I do anyway. But it wind up getting me in contact with this voiceover agency, and now they're submitting my voice for all these like cartoon television shows, animation. So I just feel like the Lord is definitely building constantly building a plan for me, but I also feel like the Lord was just like, daughter, I don't want you to have that because you are the lender, not the borrower. You know what I'm saying? So I took away like, okay, well, $1 million must be inside of me. But I was so glad that I have that thing inside of me that just like doesn't get up. I will just try to the end, So, um, I forgot where I was going with that story, by the way. I forgot the whole purpose of me telling y'all the story because I was in the middle of telling y'all something else. But either way, back to the matter at hand, which is getting these peppers in this fish. Let's see if I can. I wish I could show y'all the fish. Hold on, let me. Well, you can't really see it. I mean, I can still see it. Show it to you though. I can show you in the making. Oh, okay, you can see it good. I love this little thing right here. So, anyway, I got me some pieces of codfish, and got me some pieces of codfish, and about to put me some mini peppers up in here. And I'm about to make that spaghetti for my cousin so he can have something to eat because he eats the fish. I mean, he eats the fish too, but then, man, y'all be needing a lot to eat. I haven't lived with, the male species in so long. Hey, what's going on? How are you? You said make me some, child. I'm making you some. You on your way? I don't know. Let me tell you something. I say I'm gonna make you some, right? But these dogs is looking like, who she think gonna come over here and get some of the food that's gonna be in our bowl? Let me see. I think it's time for me to. Warriors first, and that's right. Feed me, baby, baby. It's time for me to get. Let me tell you what I gotta do. I'm gonna go ahead and get this ground beef going. You said what I need to bring? Oh, honey, how much time you got? Because I got a grocery list of stuff you need to bring. You know what? A grocery list. I'm gonna go ahead and I went ahead and started this spaghetti because one thing about me is when I'm in this kitchen, what I like to do is I like to cook all the food I'm going to eat for today and tonight. Because once I clean up, wash the dish, I don't want to now come back in here. I want to watch TV and I want to feel a little hungry. And then I want to know it's something in here to put my lips on. So, that's what me doing now. Cutting up these. Let me turn this fish even lower. So I got some, because what I do is I make me a little gravy around the fish too. I put a little water in there and put a little red sauce. Today I got some, see, look what I do with my sauces though. This is what I love about my sauces is I will take a sauce from a restaurant. Like, I go out to eat today. Recently we went to Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles. And I kept the hot sauce because the hot sauce was so good. So like now I'm making my fish. So I lightly season the fish. And I'm going to now put a little water in the fish in a minute once I cut up these peppers and put that hot sauce in the water because it makes that, red sauce is like when you make a fish and you want a gravy, you can put a little water and a little ketchup in there. And that ketchup and that red sauce makes a nice little spicy, tomato-based gravy for the fish. I want to check. My homegirl, look, I keep forgetting this. My homegirl told me, don't throw these away. I can put these in a glass jar and make vegetable oil. So I got some in a glass jar, but I keep forgetting. Uh, I keep forgetting to actually do it. Y'all hear that ground beef is going down up in here. I really love cooking. The thing is, if I didn't have to do nothing else, that's my thing. Like, I want to not be able to do nothing else. But you always gonna have to do something else. That's what when your ground beef, let me turn y'all over here. When your ground beef ain't all the way thawed, you could definitely speed up that thaw by putting it in the pot. And it will just cook right on good. And I gotta move slow because I hurt my hand. I had hurt my hand. Educate me about the vegetable oil. Child, as soon as I get educated, I'm going to educate you, because she told me just to put it in the glass and, like, it's going to make this oil. So I've been saving. So anyway, so my homegirl told me, don't throw these away. You could save that and make vegetable oil. So I'm assuming that you could probably, because she eats alkaline too. So I'm assuming that you could take them and you could probably put some grapeseed oil, because grapeseed oil is one of those like alkaline oils. Grapeseed, sunflower, I think it's coconut, and it's olive oil too, but olive oil got to be like uncooked. But of course I'm cooking it because I ain't got no more grapeseed oil. But anyway, I'm assuming you could just put that in there and come up with the vegetable oil as it marinates. I had to put this beef in a red pan, because this red, child, I got a red pan. You know how you got non-stick pots out there? Oh, okay. This red pan is a stick pot. This red pan, you see this pan right here when you got the quinoa. But this other one back here, that's a red pan too. And child, that joint, if you ain't careful, your food will be on straight fire. Let me move this out. Yeah, so what I'm doing now, when I told y'all to put the beef in the pot, you do gotta tend to it as it breaks up, because it'll break it up fast. So that's what I'm doing. I'm breaking it up fast. And it's cooking at the same time as breaking up. So, and I done put a little Lawry's on there. Black people, we like Lawry's. I'm telling you. Lawry's is just, y'all have really mastered the black tongue, Lawry's. y'all really have. Put y'all back some, so I'm not all in the camera face. Lawry's has really mastered the black tongue. I just moved this lighting over here. Yeah, so what I probably do later too is I probably go down here and see what I can see with the Oscars, because I went yesterday. Ninja skillets, I'm Googling now. Ninja, shoot, that's what this joint need to be called, because it's definitely a ninja. And I'm so glad I took these peppers out, because I can definitely save these yellow and orange ones for the spaghetti. Because spaghetti need peppers and onions too. So I can save these colorful ones. I like my peppers to stand out in the spaghetti. How about you? I like it to be green or like some other color than red, because I'm already, now red, these mini peppers are alkaline too. So So I'm gonna just add them right on in the spaghetti. And I probably have to take the quinoa out the pot. See this pot, this pan. Child, this pan. Already, this pan looking. I gotta constantly turn this meat over. Because this meat is on fire. Now, you know what? This is a good idea, too. If I had another camera would be perfect. I need to do my laptop right here on Zoom. One of these days, I'm going to just pay for the membership so I can go HD live. But anyway, I would in an ideal world, I would have my one of the cameras right here over the stove, so I could turn over here and talk to y'all, and the other one would be right here. Don't worry, the lawyer's getting it too. Get there. To get there. Yeah. I gotta keep it broken up. Yep. Whew. I'm telling you, now let me put these, now let me, spoon falling. And let me finish cutting up these peppers. There go my cousin right here. He been out back the whole time. Finish cutting up these peppers so I can go ahead and put it in the fish. Yes, indeed. When I tell you, when I was married, I cooked every day, like 4 times a day. But, you know, of course, I didn't have to work then. Well, I did have to work. I had, like, shows at night. But, you know, I'd be off during the daytime. And I'm talking about it was gourmet meal time all the time. Now, I'm like, I'll just go ahead and cook. Just back up. I'll just go ahead and cook it all at once. Cook it all at once. Get it up in there. So yeah, I think that's what I was saying about the film is, you know, how I just auditioned, and I just did not give up, you know, like I had so many times that I did not get it, you know, like, and I'm talking about me and my family, we looking at the auditions, we laughing, we like, this is it, you know. And I wasn't even expecting this one. It was well worth it. It was very much well worth it. You know, it's a real, you know, one thing I love about looking on TV is when I see people's like backstory, that's what I really love is how, you know, that what they went through to get there, you know, because people ain't up here with it like breezy peasy cover girl. It's hard. It is like super hard. Yeah. See, I got my hot sauce up in here from Roscoe's. Let me tell y'all something. Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles. Ooh, they have a good hot sauce. Yes, they do. They got a good hot sauce. And look, I'm even putting the hot sauce in there so I can get all the rest of it out of here. They got a good hot sauce. Yep. I'm telling you, I just watched this video on Oprah. My auntie sent me this video. And it was about how, you know, she held this thing against her mother. Do you have an Instagram account? Yes, I do. It's I am Dale Harrison on Instagram. I also have a song out called Never Give Up. Please download it. Download it. Download it. Share it. Put it on your playlist on Spotify or iTunes or Amazon, however you listen to your music. because it's such a great song and it is meant to encourage everybody who is out there crossing the bridge. You know, thank you so much, Christian. Let me cut up another one of these peppers. I guess I am going to wind up putting some red peppers in the spaghetti because I got a couple of more peppers to go, and it's already looking like, this fish is only like 3 pieces, so I got a couple of more to go. And I'm gonna just go ahead and cut them up and put them right on in there, and have this spaghetti done. And I mean all the way done. And then when I sit down, I'm gonna watch TV for 17 hours. I am gonna watch it until I can't watch it no more. And I mean every ounce of it. Let me put a little more hot sauce in this. And then I can get back. Cause I also went to this other restaurant called Stevie's. And so I got their sauce up in here too. So, but Roscoe's is on my mind right now. That's the sauce I want to be in this fish. Are you and Shy going on the radio tonight? Yes, we are. We're going to be on there 7 p.m. Pacific time, 9 p.m. Central, 10 p.m. East Coast time. Yes, we are. Thank you so much for asking about it. Because we are going to be on the... And see, that's another thing, too, is, the Lord shows all of us. He shows all of us that He's working. He's, you know what I'm saying? That He's giving us the desires of our heart. He's showing all of us that. Let me move y'all over here so I can deal with this beef, child. One thing about this beef is, this is some tough meat right here. Let me get my pot holder. Yeah, this beef, you make sure to tell Shy again that I love her voice. You know what? I will tell her. Speaking of voice, I just had to tell the engineer that edits the show for us, to make sure he got my promos up in there. I listened to the episode, and it's got, all of Shy's promos, and I definitely want, Shy to get out there. I just try to make us, I always make sure Shy has the advertising, make sure Shy has the this, but go ahead and make sure I got 2 promos up in there. It's, one, I think this experience too, also being on the radio and having to quality control the show, it has definitely helped to make me a better leader and a better communicator, because I am the type of person that I will just I'll notice a pattern. You said they need to make sure you are plugged too. Exactly, Christian. One thing I love about myself, about being the only child, is I will fight for my, what I feel like my visibility should be, because people will just be everybody has a different upbringing, but people don't see those little nuances, oh, okay, now there's 2 people on the show. Now one person gonna be doing the advertisements the entire time. If you listen to any radio show, it's gonna be, everybody is doing the advertisements here and there. So, but I feel like this experience period is making me better communicator, so that I, because I will have to be hey, as opposed to getting pissed off, I have to tell you this every time. What, I already took, no, don't even worry about telling you this every time. Just go ahead and tell you this time, because this brother does great work, and I am just making sure that, and what it is I was feeling a little more irritated this time, because last time it wasn't, my promos wasn't in there either, and this time I just added in the promos to my main file, but then he didn't add them in. So rather than think anything, I just was like, hey, in the future, I need you to make sure this. But like, you know how I want to get to the point where I don't have to tell you those things. You know what I'm saying? As a person, you're editing the show for, like, we've all had this show for almost a year. So like, if it were me, I would think that, okay, I know definitely this girl is gonna want a promo too. So let me just add it in. But it's the Lord being like, now here's how I want you to be a better communicator and a better leader. And if you have to tell someone every time, you just tell them every time, because it, essentially these things that you have to tell them are benefiting you. Child. So many lessons. I feel like I'm in full time self improvement school. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just I'm just making it zoo out here. Oh, that beef cutting up some kind of nice now. It's browning up some kind of nice now. So I need to cut up some onions, and I wish this spoon would stay still. I need to cut up some onions, put these peppers in there, but I'm gonna season. I'm gonna turn it back up because how was y'all weekend? How was y'all weekend? Let me put some more. I got another little hot sauce up in here. I think I am gonna go for these other people kind of. No. I'm gonna stick with the Roscoe's hot sauce because that is the flavor. That hot sauce is so good. I think I'm gonna try to make this next. Mm, 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 mm. That is too good. That is too good. Yeah, so what y'all do this weekend, Christian? Warrior Smurf ADG, what y'all do this weekend? Y'all went to church? Let me see, somebody said something. Let me wipe it all, wipe my hands off. I feel like, how do I get back to the comments again? Oh, there we go. Y'all tune in. If you care about me, then you would look out for me without being told. Yet, Christian, you said weekend was busy. Christian, how do I get back to this again? Okay, there we go. Weekend was busy. I've been at work the whole weekend. Wait. Oh, okay. Work and homework. Ooh, homework. Yeah, you said I'm about to get off now though. Relax, worked on some drawings. Ooh, you gotta tag me in some drawings. Homework, what school you in? Where you going to school? Um, Christian, back to what you said, if you care about me. And see, that's the thing is, that is my old interpretation of it. Like, my old interpretation would have got a paranoia in my brain and would have been like, oh, I see what it is now. He don't respect me like he respect her. And I would be doing all of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would be thinking that. But no, it's really not about if he thinks it. Like, but I can tell you as a human being, you do have those thoughts. Like, you know what I'm saying? You have those thoughts like, okay, I put the things on there. Why wouldn't you put them on? But it's I asked the Lord to make me a better communicator, because communicating has been a thing that I have like struggled with. I'll let a person offend me and I'll wait months and years on end to be mad, and the person then moved on and I'm still holding on to it. And I do see the Lord lifting me into leadership of leading teams beyond teams beyond teams. So and I got to be able to lead this guy into the results because I'm not going to do it myself. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want to do it myself. So I got to be able to tell him, I got to be able to honestly be like, hey, here's something that I think of. And then when I told him, I texted because, I listen to all these motivational videos and he's just like, don't let the sun go down on your wrath. Like, don't go to bed with it on your heart. So I just texted him immediately at 1 o'clock in the morning, 1 his time. It was like 10 here, but, and he was just like, okay, will do. And people know, like, people have your back. Like, sometimes it's as simple as people smoking weed and they ain't forgot. Like, they was gonna do it, and then, just like I forgot when I was telling y'all the whole purpose of the SBA conversation. I forgot what point I was making. Then I thought about it later. You know what I'm saying? That is how people are. People really do have your back and they're not thinking anything. And another thing I've been focused on is like, let me not build a story like around people. Let me not spend a minute, like, get it off my chest, because when it's on my brain and it's on my heart and I don't say anything, I start building a story left and right. I start like, I will take that one incident and then I'll just be like, because the last time and that, let me just correct myself when I say the old me. The new me is like, I refuse to build a story. I refuse to put myself in torment and be thinking anything. Don't hear from a person. Oh, they busy, they happy, they can't wait to hear from you. Oh, somebody made a mistake. Okay, let's just communicate it because they didn't mean something by it. Like, to keep myself from the stress, because once I start adding things up and then I start thinking about this and then I start thinking about this, then I think about from years ago when they did this. And all of it is like the devil telling me lies to interrupt my joy. And when I interrupt my joy, then I interrupt the blessings that the Lord has for me. Then I can't get books on the next film. Child, let me tell you something. It's a full-time job. I'm in self-improvement school, and I graduate. I graduate every day, and it ain't no end to the course. Graduate every day, and the course ain't gonna end until I leave this earth. So anyway, so back to the SBA though. So look, I got the email with that's the final appeal, and this concludes the appeal process. And then that same day, there was a grant that I'm on the email list for the city, and they're giving out a grant for micro entrepreneurs. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, okay, Lord, you say you want me to be the lender and not the borrower. You say I am the lender and not the borrower, sir. I like, let me go ahead and apply for this grant, and because I've gotten a lot of grants before, so shoot, that's another thing, guys. Put in the comments what you love about yourself, because that's, I think, what it is too, is you have to just start falling in love with some things about yourself. And one thing I love is, I love that I'm one of them people that you just cannot sit me down with a no. Like, I would just be like, oh, okay, they said it's final. All right, well, look at that other door over there. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I will go happily toward that other door, and I will forget about this door. Because look, as soon as I got that news in my email, I deleted that news. Like, I deleted the email immediately. Like, I don't want to see no rejection in my email. I deleted it immediately. Who got my ship? Who got my ship? These dogs stay taking my slipper. Mm. Once I get that spaghetti done, hold on, let me get my slipper from these dogs. Hey. They stay keeping my slipper. So once I get my I'm telling y'all, I can't go away. Let me finish cutting up these peppers. As soon as I go away over there, I'll be like, what was I talking about again? Oh, put it in the comments. Cool, tall, creative, intelligent, humorous, easy on the eyes, so I've been told. Warrior Smith. Warrior Smart. Exactly. It's self appreciation day out this cap today and every day. Like who else? Let me make sure there ain't no other comments. Yes indeed. Yes indeed. It's time to appreciate ourselves. And that is what I appreciate about myself is that I will I will bust a move, and if that move don't work out, I will just go ahead and bust a straight another move, and I mean immediately. And I mean I will not wait. I will bust another immediate move. hmm And this spaghetti looking nice. I mean this ground beef looking nice. So before I put the peppers up in there, what I got to do is the onions got to go up in there too. Because what is a household of spaghetti and ground beef without some onions in that licky licky? One thing is, I super love having ample food in the house. Super love it. Like that's one thing I try to challenge myself with is eat all the things that I have. Like not like oh something in the refrigerator and you throwing it away. Like I don't play that. I haven't eaten it. It went bad. Look even this today I just took out some corn and that had went bad and I am mad with myself about it. I don't know if you can make vegetable oil with this. I'm gonna have to see how they do it because I got these vegetables in the thing and this is looking way spoiled. Yeah, anyway, I just took out some corn. Yeah, these peppers looking real fuzzy. I think I'm gonna have to go back to throwing these away because I'm like, what? I gotta get the secret to the recipe first. Then I gotta do the oil. Maybe, oh, maybe you do it. Oh, you know what? I think I just figured it out because if I cook these peppers, they make oil. So maybe that's what I gotta do. Is I gotta make the oil like that. Oh well. Oh well. Let me just cut up this. Cut up this onion. Cut up this onion. And get these going on. And then I guess I gotta put my quinoa in another pot so I can. Yeah, I guess I gotta put this teapot somewhere else. I think in my house, I'm got a new demand for my home. Like my house in the hills that I'm gonna get and live in, I have a new demand for it. And I think it's gonna be, I need a 6-hour stove, because these 4, I fills them right up. Okay, let me put the quinoa up in here. the quinoa and the corn up in this small pot. So that could just stay up in here while I get the pasta going. I'm talking about y'all. You know when you can see the light at the end of the tunnel, that's when I'm real pumped. See, it's not that season, and that is the way I like it because I want this seasoned fish to go over it. Put the top on. Now, one thing about me is I have to have a top on everything. I have to have a top. Put these peppers in. Let them cook on down with this beef. Cut up the rest of this onion so they can just cook while I am washing this pot out so I can get the pasta going. And then once I put the sauce up in there, I wish I had some jalapenos. But even then, I got some red pepper. Got some red pepper. And that was the last of my red pepper. Oh yeah. Yes, indeed. First of all, I just want to say this while we're waiting for more people to come on. If you aren't subscribed already, make sure you subscribe, like, comment. You can put me a recipe in the comments. You know, that beef is tricky. You got to stir that up and make sure all of that is, you got to stir that up and make sure that's all done, because it'll be a chunk of it that'll still have some red in it. This oh yeah. Hey, hey, so glad you're back. You know what I really love about cooking is I really love ending the cooking and all the dishes is on dealt with. You know what I mean? Because I just cannot sit down and relax unless this kitchen is looking presentable. And I think I'm going to put this other red pepper back since everything is all peppered up. And that way I can wash this pot. And I am going to show y'all the food. So let me turn this pot on. Turn this quinoa back on. And turn it on low to keep it warm. Hey! I get these noodles popping on. You know, I'm practicing for it to be a real TV show. I always admire when I see people go online and they could just like be silent and sit there while they wait for people to like come on. I'm telling you, the more I self improve, the more I can stand in my silence and it be like, okay, camera's rolling, okay, fine. I don't have to be doing nothing or be funny or act this way. I can just be in my own little shell. Okay, let me light this stove. This stove needs to be lit. Mm-hmm. One of these out need to be lit. Oh, yeah. What is this? Oh, I know what this is. It's a fire. So look, let me plate the fish. Let me put the sauce in there, put the pepper bag. Sauce in here, put the peppers bag. Let me drain this beef. I need to make sure this beef is drained. This grease, honey. It ain't no joke. Let me wash this stuff first. I don't put all the grease on these dishes. Then I'm going to show y'all the plated fish. And hopefully it looks good, because one thing I want to work on is, plating my food better. Like, how some people be like, oh, I just, they put a little something over another, little parsley, green plate, and food looks just so good. Child, mine be delicious, but plating it, man, I know about plating it. But the whole thing is, like, my grandpa used to be like, it's all going down the same way. He'll put all his, if he had beans incorporated, he'll put it all in one. See, it's all going down the same way. My grandma used to get up 4 o'clock every morning to make my grandpa something to eat. And I used to be right behind him. I mean, right behind her, sneaking in the kitchen. And she would give me a warning and be like, Delise, now that's your dad's sandwich on the table, okay? Don't touch it. Let me drain this beef real fast so I can put this in. So I can put the sauce up in this can. Getting all the Earl. In New Orleans, we say getting all the Earl out of there. And I mean every ounce of the Earl. Mm-hmm. I'm just gonna taste a little piece of them. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. Making sure it's seasoned just right. Mm-hmm. Spaghetti. I don't know. I might eat some of it because I try not to though because this red sauce, you'll be stiff in the morning. You got arthritis? It is not good. You will be stiff in the morning. Because it is, them tomatoes, whatever, whatever's in it, maybe the acid. And that was another thing why I stopped drinking the coffee too. That, that acid. Got your bones real stiff out here. All right. I might need another one of these. I might use the other one. I might use the other. Oh, well. No. I think I'm on. Cause I'm not a big old I don't like it like a soup spaghetti. I like it like just a meaty sauce. Hmm. Okay, now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn the fish off, the quinoa and corn off, and I'm gonna put these noodles up in here, and I'm going to plate it so you can see the finished products. And I'm going to clean this cabinet because I see a couple of eggs. Mm. Let me see. Is this angel hair too? Or this spaghetti? Oh, they both angel hair. Okay, great. I'm not no. Let me tell you something. Pasta to me, pasta is pasta. It all tastes the same. It's just shaped differently. And I found for the alkaline, I found a lot of chickpea pasta, which is good. It's like they done made the garbanzo beans with the pasta. It done made that. And I'm gonna put a little oil up in here. Put a little oil in the pasta so they won't stick, you know. And these dogs is looking like, where is our food at? But dogs got to wait. Dogs got to wait in this house. Wait till everything is done. Because I don't like to touch those dog bones in the middle of me cooking. Oh, okay. That angel hair pasta about to come out something kind of nice. And I'm going to cook it all. But y'all, man, one thing about y'all is y'all eat up a storm. Like, y'all bodies is burning it off. Y'all playing basketball. Y'all out for a 2-hour run. Oh, I feel now. See, this is my best part of my Sundays when the food is done and I can relax and I can sit down and I can stir up something and then these dishes wash after that. All right, now for the plating. Let me wipe this counter down. Now for the plating of it all. All this with a hand that needs. One thing about pasta is you gotta be on it. Because it'll stick. You know. You gotta stir it as soon when you put it in there. Like, once it's all broke up and stirred, I think I need to add some more water to this. Just to have it a little more free flowing up in here. And I think I'm gonna get a little butter going, a little more oil going. So I can, it can have room to expand. Okay. Now let's get this fish. Let's get this fish on the plate. Mo, Bamba, get out of the kitchen. Chinese dog. Don't tell me what to do. Bamba, get out of the kitchen. I think it needs even more water because it's got to expand. Because I put the whole box in this small pot. So, all right. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a little, let me get my salads. Get my salads. Oh, that's my cucumbers. And my turmeric and ginger paste. I made this like turmeric and ginger with some honey and a little bit of water so that, cut out any inflammation. And I just keep it in there. So I got a little bit of salad. Let me rinse this salad off. It come out the box. It say pre-washed, but I still like to rinse it off. Just to have some greens in my system. You know that green? That green. Okay. Got a couple of walnuts over the salad. Now I'm going to get a little quinoa and corn. Quinoa and corn. And now for the fish. Now what I do is I take the piece of fish, but I put the sauce over the quinoa like I was saying. First of all, let me show you the fish in the pot so you can see it. See how that, I was telling you how that red sauce, You could put ketchup and hot sauce in the fish. Well, I put like ketchup, but that's the red like pepper flakes from the hot sauce from Roscoe's. But you can put that in the fish with the water and that red sauce. It makes such a good gravy. Such a good gravy over the quinoa, over when you don't have something seasoned. And even over the salad too. I got a little like raspberry vinaigrette that I'm gonna put over this spinach real fast just to give it. But let me just show you the plate of it. So that's the quinoa and corn, and that's the salad. Those are walnuts. The salad is spinach with the walnuts is alkaline, and that's the codfish with the peppers and the And guess what? I'm about to eat this. So make sure you subscribe. Make sure you comment. Make sure you like it. Make sure you come back and see me often. God bless you. And also download my song, Never Give Up, on all available on all music platforms. You can even play it right here on YouTube. But downloading is supporting me. Well, all of it is supporting me actually. So play it, play it, play it, play it, play it, and be encouraged. God bless you, and thank you so much. The show. I can't believe I forgot to do that.